Hi, welcome back to my decorating series. We're going to go inside, go to the 16th floor, and start with a lobby. So, now that we have done 15 floors in this house, I'm starting to get a little thin on some different ideas. And so I decided to kind of take the last 15 floors and look at them as kind of a whole concept altogether. That doesn't mean all the floors are going to be the same. It's just going to be that they're kind of connected together. And I know what I'm going to do with the very top floor. I knew before I even started doing any videos in this series, decorating at all, as I'd been joking about it for a while, but because I knew what I wanted to do with the 20th floor, I was like, okay, I've got these last, 5 floors. If I make them all connected together and related to that top floor concept, then I can kind of run with that and see what comes of it. Now, that doesn't mean that some of these spaces won't be the same as some of the other spaces, because there's going to be some living spaces, some dining spaces, some bathrooms, that kind of stuff. But I wanted to do a different take on them and kind of a different I'm not sure, not because they're not going to be residential. They're going to be somewhere between like an actual hotel space and a home space, because it's still within the home, but we're talking about a super luxurious 80-room house. And so if you could have an 80-room house, you might host large parties for various reasons, or you might even rent part of your home out for use. I don't know. People do Airbnbs, obviously. So, you could always rent part of the home. So because of that, I needed to have kind of an entryway, even though it is on the 16th floor. And I knew some elements before I even started. I started with the curtains and some of the Mulan and Turning Red stuff, because I started looking at some of the stuff I could craft and remembered some pieces, and also crafted some new pieces. The pools from Hercules on the side there, I crafted those because I was like, ooh, I kind of want to do, an Asian plus kind of Greek thing going on in here with the stone and the, kind of dramatic Hercules pieces, but combined with those lanterns and the reds and golds of Mulan and Turning Red. And as soon as I started putting everything down, I just became obsessed with this room. It almost was like super easy compared to some of the spaces I've done, just because everything just kind of clicked into place as soon as I started combining these different different IPs, different stories, objects together. I even incorporated a few from a couple other things. There's some Beauty and the Beast in there. There's some, I want to say those rugs are from Lion King. But yeah, I was just like the browns, the golds, the reds, and then the symmetry. The symmetry also made it really easy. Because it's a lobby, it was really easy to say symmetrical made sense. And this space, even though I'm using a lot of the same kind of building styles I've used before in rooms not that long ago, with a lot of the same pieces even, it still feels so different. I love how dark the wood on the floor is with the bright kind of stone. And then I wanted to put a bunch of plants in here because I felt like a lobby should feel like lush, and plants do tend to give you that feeling. I also wanted curtains. I know I've done them in a lot of rooms, but I wanted to break up the really dramatic pattern on the wall. I love that patterned wall with like the cherry blossom trees from Mulan. But it is a lot of pattern, so I wanted it there because I didn't want art on the walls. I wanted the stuff to really speak for itself in this space. And so I'm looking for some final touches. I do add some butterflies in here. Those ribbons that we just got from Tigger, Winnie the Pooh stuff in Wish Blossom Ranch. And yeah, just trying to make it feel as luxurious and high-end as possible while utilizing some of this stuff that I've been not using as much as I would have liked, I think. I think I really do like the Mulan stuff a lot. I really love the lanterns. Honestly, the second I put the lanterns above the little pools on the side there, I was like, oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous. So now I'm just doing some final touches for the little desk there and looking for any last minute stuff as usual. All right, well, let's go inside and check it out. So I really had to sit down and think about all 5 floors, so 20 rooms as a concept together. And honestly, I'm excited about seeing where these spaces go if this is the start. I absolutely love this room. I love the reds, the pinks, the oranges, the greenery popping, the symmetry of it. I really love how those lights above the little scroll to kind of sign into the space turned out. It almost looks like it's like a sacred scroll because of the glaring light on it. Like, it's just so bright. It looks magical. I loved getting to pair the Hercules and Asian stuff together quite a bit, the Greek and Asian stuff together. I think it really went together in the end. I wasn't sure when I first thought about it. I was like, I really like these pools. I really like the idea of them being in this lobby space. Wasn't quite sure how big they were, but once I put them down, the stone tone with some of the colors of the Mulan stuff really just married well together, and the browns tied in together. And then, of course, all of the red and gold feels super, super opulent. I got to really use the lanterns that I love and combine it with even just a few other pieces from some other stuff. I'll say it again. I've said it before. I love getting to put all of these different universe stuff in one space together and just see how you can make it fit with each other, because a lot of the aesthetics are very, very different, but that doesn't mean you can't make them go. And yeah, if this is the start to these last 20 rooms, I'm excited to see what comes of it. That's it for today's decorating adventure. If you liked this video, a thumbs up is a great way to let me know, and a subscription will keep you up to date on my latest shenanigans. If you want to hang out with me live, I stream on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time.